Hello, welcome to Nakti by Kali j.N.S. And today I want to talk about this topic of the high value man and woman, quote unquote, that has been a narrative in our community for like the 8 months. So we've been seeing a lot of things about this is what you need to do to get high value people. This is what you need to do to actually become high value. Like all of these videos on YouTube, all of this content about, oh, I am what makes a high value man, and I am what a high value woman is. Like this is what black people are focusing on in 2020 and whatever. So I want to talk about that a little bit because I'm seeing some very disturbing thought patterns with the narrative. So obviously there was some incident that went viral with the guy and a woman who called into his show and asked very stupid questions, asinine questions that a woman of her age should have not been asking, especially to a black man. But she asked him, and he took liberty and glee and wanting to bring her down a peg and basically, negging her to on some instance to make himself feel better, to have his own boost of confidence, but also to just kind of pretty much do the gamut that he has been paid to do. He is an operative agent. He is a boule, a kappa. So what they do is anytime, if you notice, anytime there's a shift in where black women start to think highly of themselves or start to want to do pretty much anything progressive, they always send out an agent to basically degrade the black woman, to sacrifice her image on a national level, international level, and make the video go viral on World Star Hip Hop. That's actually programmed. That's predictive programming. It is all planned out. A lot of black people do not know that. Yes, these things always happen, but if you notice, every time there's something going good with black women in representation or in media or just the consciousness, they'll send out 50 Cent. They have Lil Wayne. That was a ritual. They have Lil Wayne and 50 Cent discussing black women. They'll have anything where basically they make it viral on purpose, and these people are paid to do this. So that guy that did that video, he was a sleeper cell, and when it's time to pounce like a transplanted mind that they have, they do it. So now it's an egg on the face moment for the black woman, because she shouldn't have. Why was y'all even supporting that man? So I'm looking at this guy, and I went to the Instagram, and I'm seeing him like take videos of black women who are in malls minding their business with, they have a dog or whatever. So he's stalking them and taking videos of them without their permission, and posting it on Instagram and saying, see, she got a PhD, but she has no man. See, this is not high value. This is high value. So you see all these pictures of him with the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, like basically all of these designer brands, and this is what supposedly makes him the high value. Skin bleaching, these are the things that makes him the high value. So it's very disturbing because it's like there's no context, and the litmus test to which you as black people are using to ascribe value to someone is not based on anything pertinent to who you are. It's based off of what the system has told you is valuable. So basically, okay, since I have this Vuitton on, this Louis Vuitton and this Gucci, and I can afford it, and I have a 6-figure job, and I have an education, I got these degrees, I don't have kids. This is what the black man is saying. I don't have any baby mama, so I am high value. So now you ladies have to prove to me, since I am the prize, as to why I should choose you. And if you're over a certain age, you don't qualify. If you have this, you don't qualify to be quote unquote high value. Okay, so let's put things in its proper context here. Black men who are running around saying this, making these YouTube videos, you do know that we live in a hierarchical system. A hierarchical system which has placed you completely at the bottom. And you as the men who are supposed to be the leaders and the builders of civilization have not done anything of progress for 1,000 years for your women and your children and your progeny and your community. So when we talk about like these high value things, and what context are you saying? Like, oh, because you have the white man's degree, because you have the 6-figure job working for who? the white man, because you have these fashions. I have Louis Vuitton, I have Gucci, I have Prada and Versace. Do you own that? Did you come up with that? Do they even want you wearing their shit? It's weird. So this is what I'm supposed to. If you want the black woman to think this is what gives you value, and to be honest, the black woman thinks that that's what gives her value too. So as a people, y'all are completely delusional, and this is very dangerous that I see, because you guys are not willing to operate outside of a matrix, or operate, or to even critically think. So here it is. You guys are saying, "Oh, I have a 6-figure job. I don't have no kids. I'm not married. I have my own home. I have my own car. That means I am high value." No focus on integrity. No focus on character. No focus on your soul development. On your progress. So to me, it's like, this is what I'm supposed to say is high value, but a person who knows how to hunt, how to get wood, how to start a fire in the fucking rain, in the woods with no tools, no tool fire, no tool shelters they know how to build, no tool shelters they know how to build, all these things, including grow their own food, but because they don't have the things that you guys are saying are high value, that's not high value in our eyes, because they just wear a polo and goddamn overalls every day. And I've met black men who do this, and black women, and that to me is a prize in my eyes, because they know how to fucking survive off the earth if anything is to go to shit. And you guys are going to learn very hard in 2021 what a high value motherfucker is, because what you think is, man, y'all are going to be looking so crazy once y'all realize how asinine all of the stuff you are saying gives you value really is in 2021 and beyond. So your litmus test for what is considered valuable is greatly skewed, because you're on the bottom. So it's like, as a people, y'all shouldn't be judging each other on net worth and judging each other on tangible things that they have, such as things that are materialistic. Obviously, you do want someone who can hold their own. You want someone who is responsible and can take care of themselves. But you guys are really basing high value, because you see, this is what white people have. See, this is what white people do. So since they are doing it and I'm able to do it too, that means we're high value, and we should be able to, since we can't find no one in our own group, we're going to just divest, and we're going to pick someone out of the different. This is what black men and black women are doing. And do your own thing, but don't do things on a lie. That's my problem with the black community. It's like, y'all do things out of delusion and emotion with zero critical thinking and logic. And no one has thought to actually break down. Okay, so let me just say this. You guys do know that the majority of black men's income, you guys know the number, right? As stated by the census and all of the government apparatus that y'all like to use when it's in your favor. But we don't even need, to use their data or their research. We can just see on an anecdotal level. I know on an anecdotal level that the black man, he is not on top. That's just common sense. Now, I'm not saying that it can't be, but his income, his yearly income, on average, is $22,000 a year. You guys, $22,800 a year. Okay, no one, to me, in my eyes, my mind is so transcendent beyond this matrix. So don't think that when I say this stuff that I'm coming at y'all, because I don't give a fuck about this stuff like that. If it was up to me, we'll all be fucking butt naked living off nature. That's just me. But we're in this system and we have to survive. So whatever. So you guys getting $22,800 a month. A year. So this is the average. And also, research done by Harvard professors, and we shared this a lot in private groups for years, black men, by the way, stated that a black woman has an 65% chance an increase in poverty once she gets with the black man. And they did all this research. They did not want to publish it, but they were working on it for so much years, and they were shocked at the conclusions. But they put it in the paper. They were honest. Now, is this research passed around a lot? No, because it was black men from Harvard that created it, and they don't want to put y'all on blast. They protect each other. So it's kind of like, we're not going to tell the sisters, we're not going to tell it, because it's actually, they also put in the paper, the black woman pretty much has an equal footing on par with her white female counterparts in terms of monetary gain. That don't mean on any other level, because obviously medical, no. But education and monetary was exactly damn near the same. And that was shocking for them. That was shocking for me. That was shocking for a lot of people when we were discussing this article, this research, because we were like, and of course you could find this. I'm not just making this up. If anybody need the link, I can definitely put it on there. Put it in the description for both of these. Most of the stuff that I'm saying on here. If I could find it, I'll put it up there. But that one I saved, so I know I could easily find that again. Yeah, but that, my thing is, the fact that y'all are going on this world star hip hop and on these YouTubes and agreeing with the person who is an agent, most likely working for big entities that he may not even be unaware of. He is Boule, he is a Kappa. So it's like, of course they send these people out to be agents. They start YouTube channels, a lot of people follow them, and then they're sleeper cells. So then when it's time to cause destruction and chaos in a community, boom, there it go. And you fall for it every time. You can't even see how this shit is planned out. Even if he's unaware of it, it's a transplant. They most likely under some type of fucking mind control. So this guy is a joke. 2 failed marriages. Looking very much metrosexual, but not in a good sense. He's very jealous of women. He bleaches his skin. This is a person that, what is so high value about him? Because he got on Louis Vuitton and Gucci. He doesn't own it. Black men, you don't own Gucci. You don't own Versace. You own 0.03% of the fucking wealth in the world. What am I supposed to... Why are y'all judging each other on high value based off of whatever, the dominant society has? And based off of net worth. I make $100,000, so I am high value. And it's like, y'all sound idiotic. For one, the majority of black people is not making that kind of money. And then the average black woman, she only making about $54,000 a year. Are they telling y'all that? So you only making $22,800, and her average income is around $45,000 to $54,000 a year, and that's the average in America is $58,000. So where is all these that go for white people? $58,000 for y'all niggas. So at most, and that does not include black men. I'm sorry, but y'all, let's just be honest. So it's like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is the childish shit that I be talking about, and I don't be trying to come off elitist and shit. I really don't. But this is the childish shit that I be talking about with y'all focused on dumb shit. It's like, okay, the high value, you have the education, you don't have any. I mean, that don't mean you could be a sinister ass motherfucker. Look at the elite, not that what we call the elites, and the stuff that they engaged in, and the roles that they have in fucking ruining your community. So that I'm supposed to value them because they have money or because they have education. I'm supposed to value that and say that is of this is what the high value person is. You guys are sick in the head. You're mentally ill as a people. And that goes for me too. Because, I mean, you're 1,000 years under a boot of someone else's system that is not your own. And you have a transplanted consciousness. I have broken my transplant. Y'all do not have your own minds. And y'all don't see it because you can't not see it. So me telling you this, you're like, oh, I think for myself. You're not going to agree with that. Those who have broken their transplant will agree with it because they can see the groupthink and the nonsensical shit that y'all doing, judging each other. The black woman is saying, "Oh, the black man, I'm too high value. I gotta go divest and get the white man." And the black man is saying, "I'm so high value. I have a 100K job, and you women, you over 35, you can't get with me. You women that have a single child, you can't get with me because I am so high value. I have my own home. I have my own." Just weird ass shit. A home that you got a mortgage on that the bank technically still owns. If you can't pay it, they come get your shit. You have a car note on a luxury car. Oh fucking K, it's not paid outright. Yeah, y'all all is one paycheck away. Even you middle class niggas, y'all think that we don't have the same amount of wealth as the dominant society. You don't even have the same social status. Y'all are delusional. You're at the bottom. You don't. Okay, let me say this, black men. Where is your comparable civilization in 2020 compared to the Asian and the white man? Let me see it. Because we so high, because y'all so high value and so much, have amassed so much more than the black woman. So y'all so high value. So can I see the civilizations that are on par, that are not some shit in the past? I covered 100,000 years of African history. So y'all can't say I can break down every African kingdom that ever fucking existed in the last 100,000 years. That's not what we talking about. In 2020, show me comparable, and not what you did 10,000 years ago. Today, where's the comparable civilizations in society? Where is it compared to the Asian and the white man? Where's the competing? Where's the competition with them instead of your woman? Instead of bickering with each other like, just like children, going back and forth in another man's system, y'all arguing with each other about who's high value and who's not. None of y'all can live off of nature. None of y'all know how to clean y'all water, make a fucking clean natural water filter to clean y'all goddamn water in nature if y'all got stranded, but y'all all supposed to be high value. That's not high value in the spiritual world or even in God's eyes. Y'all know God is no respecter of persons. The goddess is no respecter of persons. Don't nobody care in the spiritual world about no motherfucking degree and about no home ownership mortgage shit that y'all got going on. Even if you own the shit outright, you can't own land in God's eyes. The earth is the earth, as you know. The earth is the earth. That is why it was so easy for us to get colonized, including the Native Americans, because we couldn't understand the concept of land ownership. Because it's like, how do you own something that we should just be able to walk around freely with? What do you mean I gotta buy water? I mean, it comes out of a fucking well. Like, what do you mean? So that's why it was so easy, because we couldn't understand. Other groups of people was like, I own it. So now you copy them. I own it. Other groups of people believe in indoctrinations and all types of other weird shit. So now you're like, I gotta do it. I own it. Okay. And this is what is giving y'all the high value. No one is talking about how they built their own shit, and that's how they help, and they self, and they contributed to the broader society. And that's the shit that is weird to me. Like, it's just so weird how backwards everything is. And I just find it, I just know that I think it's some type of, I think someone told y'all to discuss that. I think that again, that's more that MK Ultra shit. It's something going on, because y'all too obsessed with that. Every day it's a video out. Oh, this is the black women's femininity. Okay, are we going to look at it, and it's some shit about wearing some weird ass weave. It's some shit about some fucking broom eyelashes and walking and comporting yourself like a chocolate dipped white girl. And this is what it's supposed to give the black woman a high value. She's copying off of everything a white woman is doing. And she doesn't even understand her own position or her own being, her own essence as a black woman. That's sad. And then the black man, he's saying, he's practicing his narcissistic, egotistical, weird form of masculinity. And basically all of these things, masculinity and femininity is within you. You did not get erased because of slavery, because of colonization. You did not lose it. You just have to discover it based off your ancestors, off of your culture, and off of your history before your descent. First, you need to know why y'all even got in that position, which I broke down in the Nocti Queen Mothership book, and I broke down in the Queen Mothership series. The Queen Mothership series broke down how this whole gender war shit caused y'all slavery. Nobody wants to talk about it because they're scared to look within. It is so painful to finally know the reason why you're in your situation. And it's because of yourself. And that's painful as fuck. Because there is no white man and other groups to blame once you really start to study this shit. And in your power, you don't want to believe your power, because you want to believe that, okay, we all are the same. Okay, so keep being on the bottom then. Because nobody's going to play fair with y'all asses. They all know who you are, so they got to gut you. Gut everything about you and keep you on the bottom. It's a game. But race just means competition. So it's like, we're never going to, they know they can never be fair with us. They cannot. It is just a law of their nature. It's their preservation tactic. So y'all in this attempt to try to to make this stuff fair, or to try to tell them to look at you the same and all this stuff. It's just weird. So now here y'all are scrambling to find y'all femininity and masculinity when it's already within. But you do need to do some inner engineering work. You do need to figure out, how did it get so buried and suppressed, and what happened, and why did we get in this situation, and how did this all start? It wasn't, then you're gonna find that it was black people that caused their own motherfucking situation. Now that is hard to accept. So no, you're not gonna accept it. The easy narrative is just the white man did everything. That's the easy narrative that y'all want to go with, because it's the narrative that gets y'all out of accountability and responsibility. Because then you realize that you're causing your own situation now in 2020. So now you're at the bottom, scrambling like crabs in a barrel, talking about I'm high value and you're not high value. I have Gucci and Versace. I have a 6-figure job. I have a degree. I have a PhD. So that makes me, y'all all don't even, none of this is African owned. None of this is black owned. So basically, whether black people want to admit it or not, y'all are fucking slaves in this system. You don't have anything to call your own. Even Africa, all 54 countries in Africa is fucking colonized. Y'all don't have shit of your own, and no one should judge you for that. That don't take away from your motherfucking value. That don't mean you ain't shit because you don't have that. You got in a fucked up situation. Okay, you could fix it. No, I'm not judging you from that. I'm trying to bring you back down to reality so that you can see the real situation. If I let y'all just be in delusional, I have Louis Vuitton, I have Versace, I have degree, I have this. Then what? Then what? Y'all make no motherfucking sense. And I'ma also say this. I've been around these quote unquote high value people. You know, the people with money basically. And the stuff that Kevin Samuels is propagating is nonsense. No one dresses like that is truly high value. Okay, I've been around a motherfucker whose family owns all the banks in a certain country. Literally owns all of the motherfucking banks. That was my friend, and we still, you know, I don't really link up with him, but we worked on a project together. He's married, and I'm trying to push up on him or nothing like that. But he would be quote unquote what the black woman would desire. Now obviously he was not black. Now this motherfucker used to wear corduroys and a polo shirt that was not name brand, and some Buster Brown shoes, and he was plus size and wasn't skinny. And this motherfucker, that's just who he was. Family owned all the motherfucking banks in a certain country. I'm not gonna put people on blast here, because then y'all would just be able to Google the shit and then find out who the person is, right? So no, they don't act like that. This stuff that y'all are actually valuing is stuff that these people that are truly got the money don't even give a fuck about. This motherfucker wore corduroy, these Buster Brown shoes, no swag at all. No, that's Kevin Samuel shit. That's how you could tell he a broke nigga. Who in their right mind would be wearing that around here? It's okay to dress nice. Black people like looking good. I dress nice. I dress my ass off, and I do my own hair and makeup. So dressing nice, okay, whatever. But that don't give you no value. And that don't make me better than the next person because I dress good. I know how to do my motherfucking hair like a damn princess. I be looking GQ'd in the motherfucker. That don't mean nothing. How does that give me value? I can still be a stupid motherfucker just because I got a nice outfit on. Really black people? So y'all putting Kevin Samuels on the pedestal because the nigga can buy some Gucci and some Versace, some shit y'all don't own as men? And y'all telling me that I need to go after a nigga that got the six figures, when I've been around niggas who family own 7-figure companies, multiple niggas, and they were not black. So that person that I told you about that's walking around looking like a bum, I know another nigga, family obviously extremely wealthy, got the same sneakers for 3 fucking years. 3 fucking years this nigga wear the same sneakers on his feet with a green hoodie and a pair of non-name brand jeans. Smart as a motherfucker. Is he not? Since he don't got what y'all got, okay, that's not high value. Don't nobody give a shit about no no Gucci and Versace like that. If them niggas do wear it, I mean, it's not something that they think can give them value. I've been around these motherfuckers. People who... So it's really weird that y'all cannot see that that's not the litmus test that y'all should be going off of. And guess what? They could still be crusty motherfuckers. Them people that I'm just telling you about, they could still be assholes and not be of value. Technically. With all of their wealth. I've been around these people that got this money. It's not a big deal to anyone. That's not what you use to value anyone. You should never ever value someone based off of materialistic things. I am so disturbed that y'all think like that. I'm really disturbed that that is the litmus test. This stuff in this matrix is what y'all think is the goal. And the black women, she's doing all these things, the education stuff. I have 4 degrees. I'm Ivy League educated. I don't need to fucking, it is what it is. I still don't think none of that gives me value. I just don't. I really am so big on the soul though. So that could just be a me thing. But just from the outside looking in on the community, y'all out of y'all mind. Y'all out of y'all fucking mind. And y'all are brainwashed. You guys are not thinking on your own, and you guys think you are. You are programmed. You are under a very powerful mind control programming, and there's nothing that anyone can do. Even with me saying the shit that I'm saying, y'all kind of finding ways. Y'all trying to find ways to make it not true. The fact that you don't own shit in the system. You're at the bottom. You work a 9 to 5 just like everyone else, unless you have your own business. And even then, there's regulations. The land that you have a mortgage on. If you do have it outright, you got to still pay taxes on it. It doesn't give you value. When you die, you can't take any of this stuff with you. The fact that you guys cannot see that is so disturbing. Oh, she has a kid. She's not high value because she's a single mother. That's not how you. Come on, that's childishness. Because you gotta look at the soul of a person. You gotta look at the soul of a person. It's about their character. That's what makes you high value. That's how you build your self-esteem. When you motherfuckers can stop comparing yourself to other people to get your self-worth and confidence, that's when you will find your inner peace. That's when you will find your inner joy. Yeah, that don't mean you're going to be peaceful all the time, because you're going to have moments of depression. If you live in a system where you are somewhat have a modicum of intelligence and intellect, and if you are really intelligent, oh yeah, you're going to be more depressed than the average person, because you know too much. Because you know how this shit really work and get down. And those who know what I'm saying, they know it's true. That you know too much to see your communities looking like this, and to see how black people don't fail so hard, and to see how y'all just okey-doked over every little thing and emotional over every little thing. Yeah, that's going to depress you. But even still, there's still that moments of joy, and you still always have to choose love. You still have to dance in the midst of the pain. You have to keep moving on and moving forward and evolving your soul and your consciousness. So that to me is what makes the person of high value. Black people, you guys are so much worth more than what you give yourself credit for. And you're certainly worth more than any materialistic object on this planet. You do not all of a sudden rise in a level because you can buy certain things, because you have certain degrees, because you have a home or a car. Like it doesn't mean anything in the grander scheme of the earth. Because for one, planet Earth is so polluted with a lot of these cars and a lot of the things that we are doing, a lot of the manufacturing of the things that we're buying, plastic, and there will be a day when you are not able to do any of those things, because it's either do or die. And you're going to see some very serious changes among us as a people. You got as a human race. So one thing you're going to see is people want to be more imbalanced, and you're going to see people be more in tune with nature. Those who don't have the skills to do basic nature survival are going to be looked down upon. Even motherfuckers with them degrees, including myself. They got all these degrees that you ain't going to be able to really bring in the wild when the shit really pop off. When y'all trying to escape the regimes and these programs they got coming for y'all asses. Y'all going to be running up in the motherfucking woods. Y'all don't know how to survive off of the woods? Okay, so how high value were you? Y'all don't have a right to be judging each other like that, about, oh, high value and this. You don't deserve me because I have this, and you don't deserve, y'all's niggas that are lowballing yourself. Y'all lowballing yourself if y'all think like that, because your value is way higher than that, and your worth is so much more than that, more than anything in the system can ever give you. And that is what the black man and the black woman needs to know, that it is not going to be because of the things that you see other people have. Your masculinity and femininity is within. You are good enough. You are enough. So the best thing you could do every day, if you do have flaws and you do have issues, is to work on your own development. So now you got these niggas around here talking about they high value, they 50 years old, they go out of this shit, but they personality ain't shit. They ain't shit. They got failed marriages, failed babies, and they think because they got this money, oh, the 6 figures, oh, I'm high value. And they have not worked on they self. They still narcissistic. They still causing pain. They still hurting people. But I'm supposed to, this is the problem with the black woman too. She thinking, here's the thing, I'm about to go hard on y'all. And it is what it is. Y'all are very special people. I never take that away from y'all. I got some more stuff to say about this, and it's about to get real unfiltered. If you want the unfiltered version, y'all gotta go to my website, nocti.us, and click on, you'll get a download, but you need a license key, and you need to sign a confidentiality agreement. The confidentiality agreement just states nothing more that you will not share the download without my express permission. So we do ask for name and address. The address is obviously optional. You don't have to put your address in, but we do need a name and we just need a signature. And once I have that on file, you'll get your download link within, I want to say, 24 to 48 hours, and you'll be able to listen to the rest of this video unfiltered. There are certain things that I cannot say on YouTube. It's a lot of censorship going on. I can't go in the way I want to go in on YouTube, so that's where you can find the rest of my rhetoric and lectures, teachings. So you go to nocti.us and you'll be able to find the rest of this video, because I'm about to light into y'all asses. So let's go.